Hello everyone, welcome back. Part 15, let's go! Game's actually kind of loud, my ears. Okay, what do we have here? Banjo. Kimi wa koko de atarashii action wo something something. So obviously Banjo, you at this place or at here. New action. Mata hitotsu oboeru koto desho, which is kind of annoying. So is mata hitotsu like mata means like again, but I wonder if it can mean like one more, maybe? Probably. Seems so. Or again, one, learn, and then just koto. Does that not just make it into like a nominalizer, isn't it? Is that the right word? Mata hitotsu oboeru koto desho. So does that mean like, isn't it the phenomenon of learning yet one more move, one more new move? I don't know. He's not saying you can learn one more. He's just kind. It sounds like to me he's just saying Banjo. The learning of one more new move, which doesn't really mean anything in English at the moment. So who knows? Who knows? Let's ignore that. That's annoyed me right off the bat. Yeah. Does he talk to you in this level? No. Oh, he does. He does. Okay. Hachimitsu ni te wo dasu to kondo koso itai me ni ao. Okay. So Hachimitsu, obviously, honey. Ni, just like so, to honey. Te or dasu, which means like to present one's hand, I suppose, or to get one's hand out, or, present one's hand is probably the best. And then to, making it into like a conditional, so like if you present the hand to the honey, or again, less literally, like if you, approach, if you try to take my honey. Kondo, meaning this time. Koso, meaning like, we have seen that before, haven't we? Koso kind of means like this time in particular, or this time like for sure, this time kind of, yeah, like without doubt. Hey, I've never really seen the little like, what's the word? The little, it's not really a sprite, is it? Anyway, the little graphic for the bees. They look really good, actually, don't they? Obviously, just kind of cut out or whatever and stuck in. They don't move, I don't think. But and then itai is painful, isn't it? Itai, and then me ni ao. It basically means to meet to like a certain situation, or to meet a certain, usually like undesirable situation or a fate. It was used, I'm sure it was used in Majora's Mask. In English, obviously, the mask salesman says, like, you've met with a terrible fate, or, something a bit weird like that, which is probably a translation of this kind of phrase. But yeah, they kind of have this kind of meet a particular circumstance, a negative circumstance, or meet maybe an end or something like that, So this time for sure, a painful like situation you will meet. You will, encounter a troubling time or something like that. So yeah, it's kind of fun. But the bees, yeah, the bees. Oh, they just kind of turn. Just kind of turn around. Okay. Whoops. Camera's not really cooperating yet. Right, dude. So, which I guess is just him sort of breathing heavily. Boku wa toranka, I am trunker. Ame ga furanai kana. Ame, rain. Furu is to fall. And yeah, you use it with things like, things from the sky, weather, snow and rain, they furu onto us or onto the earth or whatever. So ame ga furanai, that's obviously the negative. So rain, does not fall or will not fall, and then kana, meaning I wonder sort of thing, just kind of wondering out loud. So obviously saying, isn't it going to rain anytime soon, kind of thing. Yeah, it wants it to rain, obviously. And then zeh, which apparently is a panting onomatopoeia. So he's obviously so hot that he's saying zeh. More shinabi chai soda. Shinabu. Let's have a look. Is it shinabu or is it shinabiru? Let's have a look here. Oh. Okay, yeah, shinabiru. Oh, okay, yeah. To wilt or to fade. So, yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah. And so what you do is obviously you take the stem of the verb. In this case, shi na bi du becomes just shi na bi. And then you can add chai in this case, which is an undesired. Well, chow would be. Why is it shi na bi chow? Yeah, no, that does work, doesn't it? Tabe chow, tabe chatta, for example. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Conjugates like other verbs, no problem. So yeah, this chow is like an undesirable. Means that the verb is done undesirably. He doesn't want to wilt, but he's gonna by accident. And then we need to chai. I guess that's the stem again, isn't it? So we've got like the stem of this verb, so we can add chow to it. And then we've got the stem of this sort of auxiliary verb, so we can add so onto the end. And that means, feels as though, seems as though, looks as though, basically appears as though. Appears as though I undesirably will wilt. And then mo is just, I guess mo in this case might just be like soon or shortly. Yeah. And then da, I guess that's just needed after so. Da, just a declarative. It is appearing undesirably that I will wilt soon. Kind of vibe. Okay, so we've got jibun no kinomi demo tabetara. This kind of like conditional, tara conditionals, with just like a question at the end, they become a suggestion. So Kazooie is saying like, kind of, why don't you eat? Or it's kind of implied like, what will the result be if you eat like your own kinomi? And I guess kinomi is just any. I think kinomi is ki, which means tree, and then mi is like nuts or fruits. So anything that a tree produces, arguably, that is edible by humans, like nuts and fruit, like I said, is a kinomi probably. So maybe coconuts. Maybe apples. It's probably like everything, but it probably refers more specifically to certain kinds of tree produce, shall we say? Let's go with kinomi. Nut, fruit, berry. Yeah. Okay, so that doesn't really help. So yeah, she's saying kind of, if you eat your own nuts or fruits, and then implied within that is, what will the result be? And that whole sentence with the implication kind of translates best to, why don't you eat your own nuts? And then ze goe, which I guess is, panty mouth, panty throat, panty voice. And then no, just to link it to otjan, which I guess is like, well, I think Ossan, for example, is kind of a rude term for a middle-aged man, is what my dictionary says. So Otchan is probably like even worse, because it's sort of belittling him a bit more. with Chan. It's maybe patronizing him with Chan. Osan is already bad enough, but with Chan, it's kind of got this, like I said, like patronizing thing to it. So yeah, why don't you get your own produce, panty pant voice, middle-aged Chan. It's kind of a untranslatable sentence, but yeah, that's kind of the vibe. Oof. So yeah, then Banjo's going Kora Kazooie, which I guess is just what is Kora? Just kind of like now Kazooie, like what are you? Shut up! Kind of keep it down. How nasty are you? Sort of thing. And then Toranka-san, just addressing him, Mr. Trunka. Tamago ya hane de wa dame desu ka? So yeah, tamago, eggs. Ya, have we not seen this in this game yet, actually? Ya is like, sort of means like things like the noun to which it's attached. So it's like eggs and feathers, etc. is kind of what that does. Dewa. So sort of kind of dewa is like via means of these things or using these things. Unacceptable. Like not no good, unacceptable, doesn't help. And then Deska making it into a question. So kind of using these things doesn't help, or going with these things kind of doesn't solve the situation, does it? It's kind of the vibe. And then Damidayo. So yeah, just saying like, yeah, unacceptable, no good. Yeah, that won't do. Zeze, more panting onomatopoeia. And then Mizuga Hoshiyo. So water is desirable. Or I want water. We'll get you some. Oh, okay. Okay, I just had a thought. I just had a thought about getting some of the cheats. Because obviously I know where one is. But, whoa! Damn. Yeah, I think I'll do that in the next part, I think. Okay, so, この熱くてホットな砂の中で... Oh, okay, we've got more here. Taelaleru Noa? Okay, right, brilliant. We've got so much information going on here. I believe taeru is to endure, to withstand, to be able to deal with something, to take something, basically. And so taelalelu is the potential form of that. So to be able to take, to be able to withstand, to be able to deal with. And then this no-wa, which the meaning of which is kind of decided by the information after it. So the way I've translated this before is kind of the able to withstand inside this sand, this hot. Yeah, that's this, isn't it? Okay, let's start again. So it's the able to withstand this hot. No, I've done it wrong again. Right, let's start again. Right, the able to withstand inside this hot sand. We sand sort of eels only. So yeah, they're kind of setting up initially. They're setting up the sentence to reveal who it is that can withstand the heat of the sand. But what follows no-wa could be anything. I think we've discussed this earlier, but it could be like the time of day that it's possible to withstand the heat of the sand. It could be the reason that someone is able to withstand the heat of the sand. But in this case, excuse me, it's revealing who it is that is able to withstand the heat. So that's why it's so hard to translate it. In this case with Noir, it's like the ones who can withstand the heat of the sand is us, is we, Suna Utsubo, which is sand eels only, dake only. But yeah, Noir's very good, I find. It's a very good grammar point because you just shove all the information, sort of the conditional, not the conditional, but this clause before it, and then you can add anything after it. Yeah, it's a pretty crazy grammar point that's really worth getting because I remember noticing that I was hearing it a lot when I was watching like Metal Gear Solid 2, for example, in Japanese. They used it a lot in that game. So, yeah, I realised how useful it would be to understand. So, yeah, it's very good point. Oops. Oof. Oops. I don't need these. Nice. Oi! Oh, damn. I see. Oh! Okay, whoops. I'm missing it, okay. Barbidoi. Alright, this is gonna be tough. Bidoi bana jubadida. Okay. I guess this first bit is just a noise. Bidoi, I believe, must mean hidoi, but because his nose is blocked, he's, bidoi. I don't know why it becomes B, but it does apparently. So usually that would be hidoi, and bana would be hana, meaning nose, and then jumari, I assume, is either tsumari or zumari. Hanazumari? That might be right. Hanazumari. Anyway, usually the the verb tsumaru means to block something. But I guess because it follows hana, it becomes zumari to make it a bit easier to say. Excuse me. And because his nose is blocked, he's saying jubari. It's affecting his, obviously, pronunciation, jubari. So hidoi meaning horrible. Hidoi, let's just go with English words. It's like, it's translating it. Excellent. It's putting it in the normal words anyway. Brilliant. So yeah, hidoi hanazumari da. Okay. I didn't even notice that, right? So yeah, horrible nose blockage is basically the translation there. Oh, that's it. Let's get the camera behind us. Does he need to? Oh. Okay. What? Muzu Jurujo. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, obviously it's written there, right? Muzu suruzol. Yeah, so I suppose muzu must mean something along the lines of tickly. Oh, okay. Yeah, itch, impatient. Okay, muzu. So suru means like, yeah, my nose is muzuing, I guess. Or maybe that the egg muzus his nose. Muzu suru. I think it would be that his nose is muzuing. I think if he were talking about the eggs, he would say muzu saseru. It muzu saserus my nose. So I suspect it's probably his nose is muzuing. Does this work? Can you just line up with first person? Apparently not, no. Whoops. Okay. So, sukkuri shita. So yeah, sukkuri just meaning like refreshed, basically. Shita, past tense of kind of the do verb, but I suppose sukkuri shita just means I don't know really. I became refreshed, or my nose has refreshed, or something along those lines. And then jigsaw. Oh no, wait, sorry, no. What am I doing? Jinkushi. Jinkushi no naka e dozo. So Jinkushi. Oh no, is it Jinkushi? It is. Why is it Jinkushi? I don't know. Anyway, his name's Jinkushi. Jinkushi no naka e dozo. So it's sort of like go ahead towards inside of Jinkushi. So you know, feel free to come inside. Yeah. Whoops! Oh, he didn't hit me. Okay, what's going on in here, lads? No itch. I hear a Jinjo. There he is. Don't go down, don't go down. Okay. Yes. Man, that was a long jump. Anything else in here? I suppose there can be, really. Nice. Get wrecked. Oh, number token! Yeah. Okay, I guess I should get this last move. Won't need any more anymore. Yahoo! Okay, これは turbo shoes desu. So that's kind of obviously turbo shoes. So this or these, the turbo shoes. Chicken-chan ga kore wo haku to itte no jikan dake totemo something. Okay, so Chicken-chan, this, where, and sort of a preset or a predetermined time only. Very hayaku hashiru koto ga dekimasu. So very quickly run action or run phenomenon can complete. Sort of the sort of a little translation, but obviously, yeah. If Chicken-chan wears these, she'll be able to run very fast for a predetermined amount of time. Oh, we haven't seen this yet. Okay. Energy ga, have we? I can't remember. Anyway, hette imasu ne. So energy, hette imasu. I guess it's like in a state exists. Your energy exists in a state of having reduced, of having sort of, you know, been reduced. And then obviously ne at the end, just going, yeah, doesn't it? And then kaifuku shite agemasu. Kaifuku shite agemasu. That's interesting to me. I feel like, for some reason, I feel like that should be causative. You know, I will cause your energy to recover. But you know, I'm not native, so that's probably correct then. Kaifuku shite agemasu. I will, you know, refill your energy for you. I will recover your energy for you. Interesting. So, Banjo, sugoi zo. So, Banjo, amazing. Kimi wa... Kimi wa kono game no subete no action wo master shita zo. So yeah, this game's all's actions, and then master, which apparently is getting made into a verb and means the same thing in Japanese. So master, to master something. Master shita, so that's just past tense. You have mastered, or well, not have, I suppose, because this is sort of simple past in Japanese. So it kind of better translates to you mastered this game's all actions or moves. And then Zol, just kind of a sort of fun, sort of kind of silly sounding little ending, in my opinion. Excellent. Okay, we've got all the moves. So what do I even want to do now? Oh yeah, go down here. Where are them? Where are the shoes? Ow! I know there are boots over here, so probably get these for those notes down there. Yeah, that works. Nice. Oh. Oh my gosh, that was close. All right. Ware wa grabba. So I grabba. I'm grabber. Ware no te ni wa jigsaw. Okay. So my hand, and then ni wa is sort of like to, or regarding to my hand, or regarding in my hand, jigsaw. So there is a, you know, there is a jigsaw in my hand. Let's keep running. Oish! I'm just missing things now. Sate, omae ni toreru ka? So kind of sate, just kind of meaning. What does that mean? So I guess in this case it's like so. To you, is that right? Omae ni toreru? I wonder if that is. I wonder if it's like kind of to you, as in your capacity. Is it within your ability? And then toreru, the potential form of toru, which is to take. So yeah, can you take it, or is it within your abilities to take it? Obviously quite literal there, but yeah, have to be maybe. There's not enough time. There's not enough time. Jump, 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 jump. Oh, damn, I can't believe I actually got away. Oh, I missed a note. Damn. Sorry, I'll just grab it. Don't want that yet. Leave me alone. Let's go. Ha All right. All right, excellent. Ware wa grabba. Okay, he said that. I am grabber again. Sen nen buri ni maketa. Okay. As we said before, I think buri like means that it sort of marks a period of time in which something has not happened. So sen nen is 1,000 years. Buri ni is like, you know, as I said, like in a 1,000 year period, or rather, yeah. Well, I guess because this is kind of an affirmative or positive verb at the end, isn't it? So let's go over that first. Makeru is to lose, so maketa in this case. I say in this case, that's a ridiculous thing to say. Makata is past tense of that. So I lost kind of for the first time in 1,000 years is kind of all contained within this, weirdly. Sennenburi ni maketa. I might have to think of a better way to translate that, but that is kind of what it means. Yeah. Lost for the first time in 1,000 years. Yeah. Oh. Oh, this game's so good. Oh, Banjo. I could try to do this. Pyramid here. I find it tough. At least I did recently. Oosh! Go. Oh, I'm gonna have to get that later. I'll get the notes on the way. Oosh! Ois! Yosh! I had real trouble getting that recently when I did this on the Switch. I just couldn't. Just couldn't do it. It's very hibishi, as the Japanese would say. It's a very unforgiving challenge. It's a very strict challenge. Get the flip off of me, you fools! Damn, they messed me up. I've not really ever had... Oh, why don't I just take the jiggy? Easier, wouldn't it? I've never really had that much trouble with these guys either. Right, let's mess up then. Oh, there's only one? What happened to the others? Oh, they're over there. Help. Oh no, wrong one. Actually need eggs. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oops. Doodle-a-ba-dip-ba-down. Nice deal. Whoop. Okay. That's good. Might as well leave it. Let's do that. Oh, nice. Okay. It's done. Okay, so we have King Sunaketsu. Goodness sake. Alright, no seinaru ohaka ni fumi komishimono. Oh, komishimono? Okay. I think that might just be kind of like oldish Japanese, because obviously, you know, we're kind of in a sort of a like Egyptian themed level, and obviously that was the ancient Egyptians are ancient from what? When were the ancient Egyptians around? Is it like 3,000 years before Christ? I don't know. I shouldn't I shouldn't guess. Just show how ignorant I am. But yeah, so I think this she, I think it's a little bit old sounding. It sounds a bit like biblical language, biblical times language. But yeah. Anyway, let's start here. So Kingu Suna Ketsu. So Suna is sand, and Ketsu is arse, basically, or bum. So King like sand bum is kind of his name. No, so that's just possessive. Se naru. Se naru basically means holy or sacred. O haka, I guess haka is a grave. You can put an honorific on it, obviously. O haka ni, so to the grave, to the sacred or holy grave of King Sandbum. And then fumi komishi. Fumi komu is obviously, I suppose, to step into something. Yeah, fumu is to tread or to step, and komu is just very involved. It means sort of into, very sort of kind of has a very kind of contained kind of vibe to it. Fumi komu, so to step into basically, and then mono. Person, so the person, and it's kind of just yelling at us, right? The person who has stepped into the holy grave of King Sandbun, just kind of addressing us, I think. Yeah, and as I said, she, I guess, just means, maybe it just kind of is old sort of Japanese that ties these things together. Sort of the person who has done this thing, maybe. It's a bit funny, but never mind. Sugusama tachisare. Okay. Sugusama. I guess that just must mean like immediately. Sugu ni, maybe. Sugusama. How funny. I'm not really sure. Sugusama tachisare. Tachisaru, I guess, is to just leave, to leave somewhere. So tachisare, that's just the imperative of that verb. So immediately get the fuck out, basically. F off. Which of course we're going to ignore. Let's save state it here, actually. Don't want to die in here. Oh. Awarena oroka monome. Okay. Aware. Does that mean like pitiful? Foolish? No, not foolish. Pitiful, pitiable, pathetic, maybe. And then oroka. Oroka is like idiotic, or idiot, or dumb, or stupid. So oroka mono, just, you know, dumb person, basically. And then me, just adds sort of force to an insult. It expresses kind of hatred towards a person. or a certain type of person or something like that. So you don't say it. You can't say it about people. Um, whoops, dropping my controller. And then we've got Jigoku ni ochiru ga yoi. Okay. Jigoku is like hell. So to hell. Ochiru is to fall, isn't it? To fall. So ochiru ga yoi. I remember seeing this in Majora's Mask, and I think I found quite a good way to translate it, but I've kind of forgotten it now, unfortunately. Um, I don't really feel like it's fall to hell and then gayoi. What does gayoi do? It sort of means like I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of weird grammar again. Um, gayoi, ochiru gayoi. I don't really know. Like, I'm thinking of it translating to Jigoku ni ochita hogai, but that doesn't. I don't think that really works. That means like you should go to hell. Jigoku ni ochiru gayoi. I guess you could sort of translate it as maybe like to hell with you, maybe. Uh, maybe it's a bit dismissive. Maybe it's like fall to hell. Then is maybe is that what that does? It might be a bit dismissive of us. Um, rot in hell kind of thing. I think something like that. Where am I even going? Oh wait, the witch switch is in here somewhere, isn't it? It's this way. Not that. Well, I do need eggs. They haven't put anything like a honeycomb piece or anything in here, have they? Okay, that was the right one. Oh! Almost forgot to do it. So he's going, I guess. Kiri nuke yotta ka. Kiri nuke yotta. Okay. I guess kiri nukeru is to sort of slip through. Let's have a look. Kiri nuke. Yeah, to cut one's way through, to struggle through. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sort of to slip through, like I said, is probably not a bad translation either. And then yotta. I guess that must be past tense of yoru, right? Which means to, I think, to draw near, maybe. Kiri nuke yotta. So yeah, I guess it's like you slipped through to here. Maybe is kind of the vibe. You slipped through to me, and then cut is just like a question. Like have you kind of vibe. And then tsui ni. What? Tsui ni kingu no takara wo uketsugu mono ga arawareyotta. Okay, arawareyotta. Maybe this is just like a kind of an old Japanese language thing. Yeah, I'm not sure. It might not even be, it might not even be yoru. It might be, I don't know. I might ask about that. Because it could be, I don't know, it could be yotsu or, I don't know, yo or something. Yeah, I think I'll ask about that because I'm not entirely sure myself. But yeah, so the rest of it. We got tsui ni, meaning like at last or finally. Kingu no takara, the king's treasure. Uketsugu. Tsugu is to sort of, it means like to sort of be next, basically, or to inherit, or it can mean to like, be an heir to something, or to, yeah, to sort of carry on something. What's going on with Banjo's eyes? He's got like one open. That's weird, isn't it? Um, and ukeru is to kind of undertake or to receive something, I believe. So uketsugu is to just, yeah, to kind of receive the continued sort of responsibility, maybe, of something. The next in line to receive something, maybe. And mono is a person, and then arawareru is to appear. So, yeah, araware yotta, I guess, is some form of past tense of that. It means, the person next to receive the king's treasure has finally appeared, made an appearance. Yeah, okay, something like that. Jinjo. We've got quite a lot already, haven't we? What's going on? Umbo? Yes. Got very few jigsaws though, which is kind of funny. Oh! I wanted them eggs, damn. Oh. No, I don't want to go in here. Oh yeah, I need to go back and get those notes. Let's do that. Okay, I don't need feathers. That's fine. Okay, there's the camel. We're gonna get him. Okay, one honeycomb piece. That's annoying. Very nice. Whoops. Oh, I want that. Oh, sorry. Okay, is this the poundy one? Oh no, here we go. Here we go. It's gonna be annoying. Damn it. Yahoo! Ba-da-ba-dam-bam. Okay. What else is happening? Oh, there's rings, look. I forgot about those. What's over here, actually? Is there notes? There are. Okay. Inishie no ringu o subete yobidasu besh. Okay, that's interesting. Inishie means like ancient times, or basically, yeah, no, ancient times works. Maybe ancient as well. Ringu, so that's just ring. So ancient rings. Subete meaning all. Yobidasu. Does that mean to call out or to summon? Yeah, to summon, to call. Okay, fine. And then besh. I think, again, that's kind of old language. It's sort of like kind of holy, sort of Bible language, or equivalent of, you know, Bible English. Yobidasu besh. I don't know if it might mean like something that one is advised to do. So I wonder if he's saying to us, you know, he's kind of tasking us maybe with calling out all of the ancient rings. I guess. And then sasureba. Sasureba? What do you mean? Sasureba? I'm gonna have to look that up because that's Sasureba. I don't know if that has a special sort of meaning or if it's just Sasureba. So the verb, if it were derived from this, would be sasuru, which means to pat or to stroke, to rub off, to polish, to grind, to graze, to scrape, to be equal to be about to reach. I don't think it is that though. It might be like it might be like sol sureba. Like if you do that, I think it might be that sol sureba. It might be like an old kind of weird way of saying sol sureba. I don't know. I'm kind of guessing, but I'll ask. I think, and then majo taushite yaro. So the witch majo taushite yaro. It's like you will defeat the witch, won't you? Maybe is kind of the vibe there. I don't know. I'm not really that sure about Yaro, but yeah, I think it's something along those lines. He's obviously lying to us. But where is the next one? I have to get this first. I had real trouble with this recently. Oi! Go on, Banjo down. Damn it. Oh! I don't know. Oh, there's that. Look at that. Look at that. Nice. And I kept my airtime. Seriously, where's the next one? I need all these feathers. Oh, there he is. I need these all back after this, definitely. Why is this happening? Why did that happen? Saki no wa joke da. So the a while ago, the a while ago is a joke. That's very obviously very literal, but yeah, saki means like a little while ago. When do you use saki? Saki, I would say. Saki, you've probably got about the time span of maybe a couple of hours. Anything from, maybe like a minute ago to a couple of hours ago, I would say is your time period for saki. And it means, sort of a little while ago. Anything that happened within that period, you can refer to as saki. So people often say like saki wa arigato, like thank you for, what happened or what you did a little while ago within the 2 hour period of before. So people use it quite a lot. I've used it myself as well. Saki wa arigato gozaimasu or whatever. So he's saying it here. A little while ago was a joke, or is a joke in Japanese. But yeah, I was joking when I said what I said a little while ago. And then kore de yuruse. Okay, so he's saying with this, yuruse, which is the imperative of yurusu, which is to forgive. So it's sort of saying like, let me off via this. So if I give you this, not if I give you this, but yeah, with my giving you this, forgive me, kind of thing. And obviously, they give us a jiggy. What's going on? Oh. I guess that hand thought he would hit me, and decided to laugh. So we have this to get. And then there's obviously the camel. Oh yeah, the camel gives us the other honeycomb, doesn't it? So we have this jiggy to get, the trunker jiggy, and there's something else somewhere. Yeah. Irashai aru. I don't know what aru's doing. Irashai aru. I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's just like, hey, yeah. And then irashai is kind of, please come in or welcome kind of thing. It's used very much in businesses, especially like shops. when you go into shops, people go like "irashaimase" and all that, and it's like, you know, welcome, please come in. You know, you're welcome to come in and look around, sort of thing. Watashi namae wa Ruby. So name is Ruby. And then nanika osagashi aru ka. This might be like some kind of like reference to the culture. Osagashi aru ka. Or maybe it is just saying, does there exist something for which you're looking? I'm not really sure. I wonder if it's aru in a kind of an al kind of sound kind of way, and maybe that sounds a bit kind of Egyptian. I'm not sure. Osagashi al. I don't know. Really not sure actually. It might just be aru, the verb aru. So some kind of searched item, and then maybe aru, you know, exists. Does there exist some kind of item for which you're looking? Okay. All right. Okay, that's weird. So Kazooie's putting aru on the end, which I don't think is the verb. So atai tachi otakara sagasu aru yo. Yeah, I don't think that is the verb then, because that doesn't really work in this sentence. Atai tachi, we, otakara, treasure, sagasu, search for. We search for treasure. We seek treasure, and then aru yo, and I don't know what aru is, because it's just a funny little sentence ender that's added into this game for these characters. It's like you're not gonna encounter it in real life, so probably wouldn't worry about it too much. And then Fuefuki ni-chan. Fue is a flute, I believe, and then fuki is fuku is to play a flute. It sort of means to blow. So yeah, fuku is the verb for playing a wind instruments or brass or whatever, I guess, because you kind of blow, don't you? So fuefuki ni-chan is sort of like flute blowing, you know, young man, I guess, flute blowing young man. But yeah, ni-chan is kind of, you know, again, probably a bit patronizing, because she's kind of rude, isn't she? Yeah, kind of. And then, sore ue ni aru aru yo. So there, we've got a doubling up of the arus there. So that one's the verb. And this is just how he wants to end his sentences because of his culture, I guess. I don't know. Just to give it more of a kind of an Egyptian feel, I guess. Sore ue ni aru. So that two up exists. And then aru. And then this o obviously is just a noise. Antara. Antara. Yeah, okay. Toreru areba. What is it, areba? Motte itte chodai. Okay. Antara, that's kind of rude. Don't say anta to people. But, you know, it's kind of fine in games because, you know, people are more kind of edgy and it's for humor, basically, maybe. Or maybe it's just also old Japanese and it was more acceptable. I don't know. But yeah. Antara. So you guys, you two, toreru areba. I feel like this basically is just torereba. But he's put are in the middle for no reason. Just for his culture thing, to sort of, you know, make his character a bit gimmicky. So kind of, I suppose, if you are able to take it, and then motte itte chodai, take, go, and then chodai is like, you know, please. I kind of request this of you. Will do. Let's get the rest of the notes. I don't like the camera in here. Okay. Whoops. Damn it. Get it faster, is it? Damn. Ah! Oh! Nice. Maido gotsu an aru yo. What is going on there? Maido, I can talk about. Maido means like, mai is like every, and do is like occurrence. So it's like every occurrence, every time, always. And it's kind of a shortening of a phrase, which is maido arigato. Um, or, you know, you can politify that even further. Maido arigato gozaimasu, which means, you know, thanks for every time, or as always, thank you. It's kind of a customer service person's phrase to use. You know, it's sort of like, thank you for your custom every time. As always, thank you for your custom, you know. Thanks for your continued custom. So that's Maido. Gotsu. Oh, okay. I didn't know this. Oh, I didn't know this. I'm learning myself. Gotsuan. Gotsuan is thank you. And then in parentheses here, it says sumo slang. So it's, yeah, used in sumo, I guess. Sumo slang. How funny. So gotsuan, and then aru just because he's quirky, isn't he? And then yo. Koitsu watashi no tomodachi hissappu aru. Yo, that aru doesn't mean anything again. I think that's just his culture. So koitsu, this guy, watashi no tomodachi, my friend, hissappu. Which I don't know his name, but hissap. Hist. Obviously hiss is hiss, isn't it? Hissap. I don't know what his name is. And then otetsudai suru aru yo. So otetsudai suru just means, you know, he will help you. I don't know why he didn't just say tetsudao, but he wants to say otetsudai suru for some reason. He will help you. Damn it! I wanted to just stand on his head. Okay, so that's 8. What have I missed then? I know there's Trunker. Unless we get do we get a jiggy from the camel for helping him? Oich! Oh, sod it, I'll just run over. Let me. I'm going to assume not, because he gives us too much as it is. Atsui. Atsui, you know, means hot. Gobi wa kokage ni ikitai yo. Okay. Gobi, so that's his name. Again, he's referring to himself by his name, like lots of characters do in this. Kokage, this is kind of weird. This is the word tree, but sometimes it can be read as ko. Yeah, I don't know why. Usually it's ki, but in this case it's ko. And kage is a shadow, so ko kage, tree shadow. Ni is the particle, isn't it? To a tree's shadow. Ikitai. Going is desirable, or again, less literally, I want to go to a tree's shadow. And then yo, just a sentence ender. And then doka ropu o hazushite kure. So doka, somehow. Ropu is the rope. Hazusu is to loosen, or to set free, or to take off. So hazushite kure, yeah, to take off. So please kind of get this rope off of me somehow, I guess is the vibe. Oh, he does give you one. That's crazy. And then arigato, Kuma-san. So thank you, Mr. Bear. Gobi wa kokage ni iku yo. Gobi, yeah, to a tree's shadow, go. Or we will go. He does give you a jiggy. That's ridiculous. So he gives you a jiggy there. I need to know where these notes are. There are 5 more notes. Whoa! Oh no, I know where they are. I know where they are. It's fine. They are in the last place we see Gobby. Just by that door. You fools! So he gives you 1 jiggy for freeing him. Oh! Kono Toranka-san wa nodo ga kawaiteru mitai dakedo. Yeah, okay, dakedo. So this Mr. Trunker, nodo is one's throat, or one, you know, yeah, one's throat, basically. So nodo ga, his throat is, kawaiteru. Kawaku is to dry up. So kawaiteiru is, you know, in the state of having dried up, or kind of present continuous, maybe. It is dry. Nodo ga kawaiteru, his throat is dry. Mitai is like seems as though his throat is dry. And then dakedo, meaning, you know, kind of but, or however. Gobi no mizu wa agenai yo. Gobi's water, not to give. So I won't give him Gobi's water. I won't give him my water. So we have to force it out of him. Oh, you have to... It's gross, man. Oishii mizu da. So yeah, just, you know, delicious water. Or rather, it is delicious water or something. Toranka kangeki. Yeah, kangeki. I think that just means... Kangeki. I think it kind of means, like, aggressively grateful. It's sort of like you're so... Oh, no. Hold on. Let's have a look. Kangeki. Yeah, okay. Deep emotion. Okay, deep emotion. So, yeah, kind of the right idea. It's like, you know, indescribably grateful, maybe. Kangeki. Is that even right? Or just kind of deeply moved, like it said, maybe. Don't get taller, mate. I need to be able to get that. Okay. Do I have to, like, fly to it? I think we can do this. I know there's going to be like a... I know there is like a magic carpet thing to get to there. Where do we ride it from? I have to keep my eye on it for a sec. Oh, it's come from somewhere. Shut up, that's rubbish. Is it? Oh, it doesn't disappear. I thought they disappeared first. Just to be awkward. Come on over, lad. What, stops there as well? Ridiculous. You gonna say more? Oh. このステージの音符を100個全部集めましたね。頑張りましたね。Nah, not really. Right, let's get him. Excellent. Mo. I feel like Mo can just sort of express frustration on its own. I feel like implied within that is like kind of already I am at my limit kind of thing. Um, yeah, I think so. More definitely can on its own just express frustration, but I'm wondering about kind of if it implies that sort of thing. It's like already that's enough sort of thing. But yeah, and then mata kayo. Mata means again, and kayo is I suppose sort of expressing disbelief. It's like, is this really happening again? Are you really doing that again? That's kind of what kayo sort of does. Like people sometimes say like maji kayo, and it's like, you know, are you actually serious? Like it's kind of expresses disbelief. Mata kayo, it's like, really, is this happening again? Again, really, kind of thing. And then kono sabaku wa mo takusan da. Okay, so this desert, mo takusan, it's like already plenty. That's already plenty of this desert. Like or any more, enough, maybe kind of vibe. It's really hard to translate, but yeah, basically, like I've had plenty. I've had enough of this desert. Does he actually go to another place in this game? He does, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. Okay, so motto shizuka de heiwa na tokoro e iku to shio. Okay, so motto meaning more, shizuka meaning quiet. De is just basically how you make na adjectives into the continuous form. So it basically just allows the sentence to continue after. So a more quiet, and then heiwa means like peace, basically. Heiwa na, so I guess peaceful. Tokoro e, place, so to a more quiet and peaceful place. Iku to shio, and I guess that's just kind of, I don't know, maybe iku to shio. Maybe like I will endeavor to go, or I have decided to go to iku to shio. Yeah, I don't know really. Iku to shio. Yeah, it just sort of in some way expresses his determination or his decision, his resolution to do that, to go to this place. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure really. It's kind of, that's what's going on, but I don't really know how to use it or why you wouldn't just opt for another way to word it. But yeah, he's yeah, saying absolutely that he has decided to go to this other place. Get on there, dude. Oh, hey, nice. It refills our health. That's good. This isn't good. All right. Well, that's kind of it, actually, isn't it? I guess I'll just leave the level, and that'll be that. Oh, actually, no. Oh no, I did. I got the skull on top of the pyramid. Oh, yeah, never mind. I will leave it. I thought I'd missed it for some reason. Right. So that's that then. 君たちのこのステージでの音符のベスト記録は現在100個です。Alright, perfect. Done it. So, yeah. Thanks. What do I say again? I've forgotten what I usually say. Yeah, like the video if you like it. Sub if you want. Thanks to my patrons. Thanks to you for watching. Hope it's been worth it. And I will see you next time.